Yo, yo, yo. How are we? How are we? Oh, my webcam's not working. 1 second. Let me just remove it and add it back in. This always happens when you first load it back up for some reason. There we go. You can see me now. You should be able to see me. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. How are we all? Welcome to Cosy Sundays. Welcome to Cosy Sundays. Got a few people in here already. Hello, Shandy. Hello, Harvey Severton. Harvey Severton says we're going up. Harvey Severton says we're going up. Well, don't want to say no. Don't want to say no. Don't want to say no. Gonna do a cheeky little hour tonight. Cheeky little hour. And then we'll call it a night. But yeah, won't take up too much of your time on Sundays. We'll talk about the game, talk about what we thought, if anyone was there, if anyone's got any questions about the game, who I liked for City, who I liked for Stevenage. We'll do the lot. We'll do the lot. We'll do the lot. But who's in here? Let me know if you're in here. Put it in the chat. Say hello. Say hello, hello. And we'll give people a bit of time to get in, and then we'll chat about the game on Sunday. Shandy says, please be an FM screen. Well, unfortunately, there's not going to be an FM screen today. We're going to be talking about the game, and we're going to hopefully have FM sorted by next week. Harvey Severton says, Imi was class yesterday. Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. We'll get into that. We'll get into that. Let's give people a little bit of time to get in, and we'll get into that, I assure you. I assure you. I assure you. Telling you what, guys, we looked good yesterday. We looked good. We looked super duper at times. I'm very super. I'm not going to talk about the game too much. Just let people get in here. Let people get in here, and then we'll do a deep dive into the game. But yeah, I'm telling you, boys and girls, there's a good little team in there. There's a good little squad in there. Absolutely a good little squad in there. Right. Did you enjoy being on the Stevenage pod? How did you find Matt? Matt was lovely. Matt was really, really nice. Thanks for tuning in, Mark. Yes, I loved being on it. So lovely people at Stevenage. Lovely people at Stevenage. Top episode of Away Day. Salford is an odd one. Yes. That's something we could talk about quickly before we talk about the game. Let me pull up the video. Imi, yeah. Everyone's giving Imi the love, and he deserves it, man. Yeah, it's annoying. I agree. When people criticise Imi, it is very annoying. So, I think you can hear my desktop there, but just give it a second. Well,
a fan base. It's an integral part of our lives as fans. For some people, it's their entire identity, which got me thinking.
Here.
I think we get
right. If you haven't already, go check out the latest Away Days. Go check it out. It's on 104,000 views. It's done very well in the first day. Go check this video out if you like seeing things with me in it, or you like Ellis's stuff and my stuff. Well, this is a joint collaborative effort. So yeah, make sure you go over, watch the video. Get yourselves over there. It's great fun. I loved recording it. We went to watch the team that nobody cares about. So if you want to go find out who we went to see, go check that video out. Go check that video out. Food looked good that you had at Salford. It was great, Harvey. It was really nice. Really, really nice. Tom Vickery says, the beer family and the Big Mac. What a bloody sight. Yes. Yeah. Love the Big Mac. I every time I stand on it, I think I should be here every week. That's home for me. The Big Mac brings back so many memories of being stood at the top as a kid, and it was lovely to see you, Tom. Hope you and the family are well. Mark McCarthy, seen it. Can't believe he threw the ball back and jinxed it. This is a different one, Mark. This is this Saturday's one. This is a different game. The one that you're thinking about is, if I go on the channel, the one that Mark is mentioning is this one here. If I switch to live scene, this is me, Ellis, and Ben went to visit the world's worst football team a couple of weeks ago. We went to watch Sturminster Marshall. This video went down so well as well, by the way. I mean, there's so many lovely comments from you guys on here. Like this one, John needs to make more appearances. Really nice, thank you. Everyone was so lovely. So yeah, if you haven't seen either of these, please go watch them because they're great. Such high production value as well, and Ellis is brilliant at what he does. So yeah, Mark, get over and watch the other one, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it. The other one is this one. It came out a day ago. Oh, bloody adverts, but yeah. I visited the football team that nobody cares about. So yeah, get yourselves over and watch those guys because, like I said, very fun to record. It's a huge honour that Ellis lets me go on the channel and lets me be a part of those things. So it's very cool. John, shaking hands. Big Bank equals City win. That's it, Jack Vickery. You know it here. If I'm in the Big Bank, they're going to perform. When you and Ellis back to Cheltenham for the last few minutes, then Salford score made me chuckle. Yeah, it always happens with Ellis. It always happens with Ellis. It's always the case. Whatever team we back, always or whatever team he backs, sorry, always ends up losing, or whatever storyline he's trying to portray always ends up being the opposite. But I'll be honest, the game was terrible. It was really not a good day out. Really not a good day out. I'll obviously let you guys watch the video before I say too much, but it was not a good day out at all. It was very eye-opening to me. I don't often get to go in the home end of other teams, so to do that and experience it was really bizarre. And I can see why that narrative of the video can sometimes be painted there, because I mean, you could hear a pin drop there, and that, I mean, you know, that sometimes that's the case at football, but it just didn't feel right. Right, should we get chatting about this game? If you've got any questions, anything you want to ask me about Ellis's videos, or what you thought, or anything like that, I'd love to hear them. But let's get talking about the main talking point of this stream. Here it is. For those of you that don't know, we beat Cheltenham 2-0 this Saturday. And it was a very good result. That's all I'll say. I'll let you sit with that on the screen for a minute. Mr. L gives you stick for not being on the Big Bank. Has the main man been in there himself? He hasn't. He hasn't. I don't think he'll ever go on the Big Bank, to be honest. Get him in the away end at SJP. Yeah, that's true, actually. That's very good. That's a very good point, Shandy. We'll get Ellis in the away end at SJP so we can get some 3 points. Whitworth scared. What do you mean, Harvey Severton? What do you mean by that? There's a lot to break down here. There's a lot to break down. Ryan Woods, nothing more needs to be said. Jack Vickery, you've said a lot of good things in your time, but that might be up there. I love Ryan Woods, man. He's so good. So good. Honestly, how we have a player of Ryan Woods' quality and how people have just not realised how good he is. Not City fans, but other teams in the summer it's beautiful, because he is, honestly, he's up there one of the best players. In recent years, we've had so many players that I can say, like, he's up there with the best players I've got to see. Like Giovanni on his day was fantastic. Woodsy. I'm trying to think of other players. Like Archie is like all these different kinds of players, just so fantastic to watch. But yeah, no, we've been very, very lucky in recent years. But Woodsy, like Jack Vickery says, nothing more does need to be said. Nothing more needs to be said. How obviously was Whitworth scares you? Okay, yeah, he gives me the heebie-jeebies at times, but I never feel as though, I mean, that first minute of the game yesterday was nuts, but I don't ever feel as though he's going to lose the ball. It's weird. He just seems so confident in himself. Didn't need to get out of first gear. Not a great first half, but bossed the second, completely breezed past him. Yeah, honestly, that is such a apt description of the game by Tom. it just really felt quite easy. They didn't have a shot on target, as you can see on the screen. It just really was pretty simple. Both Gingers, my best players at City, Harley and Woods. Yeah, Harley. Oh my God, Harley on his day. Whew. That man, honestly, that guy could do unspeakable things with a football. Trevor with his Brentford debut. Yes, Matt, very, very good point, and thank you for bringing that up. That was really good to see, because he sort of went under the radar a little bit. No one knew what he was doing, where he was going to be involved, whether he was going to go on loan or not. So I'm really happy for him, because he was great for us. Honestly, again, another player who was really too good for League One when we had him. Yes, Nicola, what are you saying? How are you? How are you? Thanks for tuning in. Love it when the family tune in. Love it when the family tune in. That's the best. Auntie Nicola's in the building, y'all. Auntie Nicola is in the building. Right. Let's talk about this lineup. Right. Let's first of all talk about this Stevenage lineup very briefly. What a side they have on paper. Eli King, on loan from Cardiff. Great player. Carl Piergiani, Charlie Good. This man was playing in the Premier League for not that long ago. Maybe not playing consistently, but was part of a Premier League squad not that long ago. Lewis Freestone went really under the radar yesterday, but great player. Really great player. Keeper, not really heard much about, and he wasn't great yesterday. I think he probably could do better for Kamari Doyle's goal. Jamie Reid, massive goal threat at this level. Elliot List, massive goal threat at this level. Jordan Roberts, good little player. This is a very strong side on paper, but they just did not click yesterday. I don't know what it was. And this is a side, right? If we scroll up here, can I click on Stevenage? If we look at their last results, right? I think they beat Barnsley 3-0 last week. I mean, they didn't really control the game by any means, but they beat Barnsley 3-0. Just saying, this is not a bad Stevenage side. You know, they've got some good results in them. I don't know what the rest of their results have been like. Why does it always do this? It's so annoying. It just takes me up to like randomly at the top of the season. Lost to Lincoln the week before, down to 10 men. That's not a great result. Drew at Burton, not a great. It's actually not had the best start to the season, but still, they won more points than us at the start of the day, and I mean that says a lot. I mean, I think Alex Ravel's got a difficult task ahead of him. I think he's going to have a lot of players to get clicking and playing together well, but there's definitely some good squad there for them, and I think they will be fine, but they just did not look great yesterday. Okay, I can't go back for some reason. Waiting for Chicken Legend, yeah. McGuinness, top notch yesterday. Best I've seen him. Absolute handful. Yeah, McGuinness looked on top form yesterday, Tom. I couldn't agree more. That looked like what McGuinness should be putting out every single week. I think he's had a little bit of a slow start. Probably was unlucky to not score yesterday as well, actually. Probably should have put that chance away. But that is the level that he should be now aiming to be at every week, because he was great. He was superb. Latoya says, #beers in the big bank. Yep, we were there. All three of us. It was nice. It was very nice to stand all together on the big bank. Brings back good memories, childhood memories. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Now, let's talk about this. Where do we start? Where do we actually start? I look at that squad that's there, this City squad that we've put out, and I just think there's no one there who I wouldn't want on the ball, who I think is weaker than. I think we've got a really, really strong squad. And that's so exciting to me. It's this. Just looking at that squad just makes me excited, and that doesn't happen and hasn't happened in a very long time as a City fan. Are Stevenage punching above their weight, or do they have? No, I think Stevenage have got a lot more money than they let on. They must be paying some silly wages, because there's some great. I mean, Charlie Good for starters must be on silly money. Dan from the Big Mac. Evening, John, and everyone up the city. Thank you for tuning in, Dan. If you're at the game on Saturday, let me know what we think. What did everyone think of the game on Saturday? Let's get some discussion in here. Matt, moustache going has taken years off him. When's the next you know what you're doing? Pod out very soon, I hope. Everyone's been very busy recently or been away, so hopefully the next episode will be out very soon. Jack Ricky, our squad is better this season, but league a lot harder. IMO, happy with the mid-table again. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I think I would be happy with mid-table. I just want to see progression on the team more than anything. I want to constantly have better players coming in and exciting players coming in. And I know that's not always the case, but for me, so long as we stay up, the league position's not a massive problem. I know that sounds like a silly thing to say, but like you said, like everyone and like Jack has pointed out there correctly, the league is just harder than it ever has been League One. I think this is probably one of the hardest divisions. And, you know, like even teams like Leyton Orient, I think, what did Leyton Orient do yesterday? I think they beat, I can't remember who they beat. I'll try to pull it up, but as Leyton Orient beat someone yesterday, you just think, where's that come from? Latoya says Omari was incredible yesterday. What a warrior! Yes, probably the best player on the pitch. One of the best players on the pitch yesterday. Fantastic. Evening, folks. Did you spot all 8 Stevenage away fans? Yeah, I mean it's tough though. I've really find it. I'm very sympathetic with the Stevenage supporters because although they didn't bring many at all, it was on Sky. It was a 12:30 kickoff. You're gonna have to get up at, I don't know, probably stupid 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. So I can kind of get it. It's when you're playing at 3 o'clock on a Saturday and you can't watch your team any other way and you get 123 fans that I don't particularly get it. But yeah, I mean, I don't think it's fair to be critical of the Stevenage fans. Yeah, it does make McGuinness look a lot younger, Matt. You're spot on. I think his FIFA card's got the moustache on it. Fully, strong moustache. But yeah. No, I mean, everyone in the chat's making fantastic points on players. I think Woodsy was great. I think Niskanen was great. I thought the back line were great. I thought they were all brilliant. McMillan playing out of position, did really well. Aitchison is the hardest working footballer I think I've ever come across. That man does not stop running. There was one challenge he made really late on in the game where they were outside the box. He just nipped in front of him and poked it to Pierce or one of the defenders. I just thought, you're playing in the soaring heat. You've played about 85 minutes running your arse off, and he's still got back and put the challenge in ahead of some midfielders. I'm telling you, Jack Aitchison is like invaluable to this squad. He's so good. Let me see who Leyton Orient played yesterday. Oh yeah, they beat Stockport. That was it. Beat Stockport 4-1. What is that? Such a random result. They were bottom of the league, Leyton Orient. I think at the start of the day, or one off the bottom, and then they go and plonk 4 past Stockport. It makes absolute no sense whatsoever. So bizarre. But yeah, really, really strong performance. I want some people in the chat, if you're at the game yesterday, to let me know your man of the matches. We've had a few shouts for Woodsy, a few shouts for Ilmari. Let me know who you thought was the best player on the pitch. This is such a better result than people will probably give it credit for. It's going to go under the radar in the results this week because of some of the other results, but I really think it's a fantastic little result. I mean, I don't know if anyone saw in the highlights, the corner we had before Ed Francis's goal was just brilliantly worked. It's a good save, boy. Or it might have been blocked. It's a good block. Someone gets in the way. It's just everything about yesterday just seemed to. We were a bit slow at times, and it wasn't as quick as it probably could have been. But we just looked great yesterday, so comfortable, and didn't really get out of second gear. Then Ed's goal was a bit scrappy, and that was partly to do with McGuinness's sort of pure forcing of the ball through a couple of players, and Ed Francis does well. But I mean, this goal, Kamari Doyle's goal, was fantastic. Kamari Doyle's goal was a perfect example of the way we can play when we're near the top of our game. I think Gary always says in his interviews that we can always give more. He feels like we can always give more, but I thought we gave a lot on Saturday. I thought we were really, really good for large periods of the game as well. And we're really in control. And this is, with so many key players injured, like Vincent Harper, Dimi Mitchell. That's just 2 on the left side. Wildschut's obviously out for ages. He was our best player in pre-season. So there's and we've got players like Ali to come off the bench and Amani Riches to come off the bench, and we've got so much threat going forward when off the bench as well. Everything just seems good at the moment with the squad, and I think Blackpool won again this week, so that result sort of is evening itself out. It kind of makes sense. They're going to be up there. They beat Charlton, who are going to be up there as well. So it's all sort of slotting into place at the moment. Latoya says Ilmari 100%. Aitchison is also an unsung hero in most games. Thought Pearson was great too. Yeah, there were so many standouts. Doyle and Francis were great. Yep. Was at the Sunderland Borough game. Lovely win. I saw that. Was it Chris Rigg that scored, Neil? Chris Rigg looks like a good little player. What did you make of Carrier when he came on? He did all right. Did his job. He put in a few good tackles. I think it's going to take a lot of time to bed into the squad. I think, he said it himself. He's getting on a bit, and he's probably not the player he was in his heyday, if you like. But I think it makes sense as a signing. I saw him play for Burton a couple of times last season. I'll be honest. He didn't stand out. I didn't think, wow, they've got a right player on their hands there. But I think for what he wants and what Gary wants and for what we need right now, it's a pretty smart addition. Huge pressure to the coaching staff. We now get corners and feel something is going to happen. Not had that in years. Yes, we look really good from set pieces, although I'd say on the contrary to that, we don't seem too confident defending set pieces, which is quite frustrating. Because every time, I think every time I had a long throw yesterday with Charlie Good, or every corner, I think they must have won most of the headers from corners. I mean, they didn't result in anything. But yeah, it was frustrating at times to watch us defend set pieces. But it's kind of confusing because we're so good at attacking set pieces, but not great at defensive ones, which sort of seem hand in hand to me. If you've got players that can win headers and win first contacts on attacking set pieces, then it kind of should make sense that they'd be able to win defensive ones, but it's not always the case. Do you know you're going head-to-head with David on his Twitch channel? You need to have words, sure this is your time slot. Yeah, I mean, look, David, I think, is he playing cricket? Should we have a little, let's have a little tune into David, shall we? Let me see if I can switch, put on his, yes, Jolly Boy, missed your last couple of streams. Hey, no worries, the boys, thanks for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. It's very much appreciated. Let's see what David's up to, shall we?
Talking to someone on the way here.
Oh God!
The whole time I was playing this
What
game,
we got here?
God, that's good game design. Wow, that's really good game design.
Someone's yabbering in my ear. Let's see what David's up to, shall we? Let's see what David's up to. I love the absolute tangents we go on this game. On this game? On this stream. Chris Rigg with the beauty of a back heel, ridiculous for a 17-year-old. Yeah, he's immense, Neil. He's absolutely immense. I saw that goal. I've seen a couple of clips of him. I couldn't believe he was 17. I researched that yesterday. I could not believe he was 17. Atmosphere at SJP was awful yesterday, so flat. Let's hope we don't have too many. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't great, Rick. It wasn't great, but I mean, I wouldn't say it was flat. I thought the atmosphere at the end of the game when we won and when the players came over wasn't too bad, actually. But it's always going to be tough. That kind of time slot, time of day, it doesn't suit people that might be working early on a Saturday to get a few extra quid in, or it doesn't suit people that have got kids that are playing on a Saturday. It just doesn't really suit anything. It's a rush. And when it's on Sky, on top of that, and people can just watch it at home, people just aren't going to go. Matt, love Sweeney, so mature. Was surprised to see he's only just turned 30. Amazing guy. It was awesome to see his comments the other day. I never want to leave City. Yeah, I honestly, if there's one player that let's keep David on in the background, but let's mute him for a second. If there's one player that I'd love to just be like Bezzy mates with, it would be Pierce. He's like the one person that I feel like he's the hardest to win over as a City player. He's City through and through in my eyes, and he's been here for so long now. I love it. David's just living his dream, and I'm here for it. Yeah, look, I mean, that is the life, innit? Playing cricket at, what's the time? At 8 o'clock at night. Not bad, is it? Not bad at all. Spam David's chat with a link to his live stream. No, definitely not. No, David's got his. I love how loyal David's audience is. He's always got people in there tuning in and watching what he's doing. It's great, and he's playing all sorts of random games. But yeah. Neil says, actually, you had 3 teenagers in your starting lineup. Wow, it's amazing. Yeah, evening, Des. How are you? Oh, I love Derek Fairclough, man. Go show Derek some love in the chat. I absolutely love that kid to bits. What a guy. Spam David to chat with this live stream. Hey, we got some good figures in here, guys. It's love. Everyone loves a cozy Sunday. I hope you've all got your hot drinks. and chilling out. You'll have the same soon, John. I hope so. I hope so. I think David's definitely more entertaining than I am, especially for this kind of stuff. But I mean, what is he playing here? It's cricket. I don't know enough about cricket. Honestly, I don't. You know, this might be a good opportunity to learn. Should we learn some cricket? I mean, I actually did a BBC report on the cricket, which is mental, considering I don't really know a lot about it.
Waiting.
Oh, it's good fielding, that. It's good fielding. How are we this fine evening? Pissing it down. Oh, is it raining in Manchester? Bless you, Des. You don't go outside anyway, do you? Back in Manchester yet, John? No, we've actually put a bid in. I don't know if that's what you call it. We went to view a flat on Saturday. I didn't. One of the people I'm moving in with is, and we've put our interest in, so that'd be cool. Oh, hopefully we'll get that one. But yeah, I'm looking to get back to Manchester ASAP. Jack Vickery says John's cricket knowledge is top. Honestly, I don't know anything about cricket. I think because there's different types of cricket, and there's like cricket that goes on for days. Yes, Nicola says hi, Derek. This is the colliding of worlds. Auntie Nicola and Derek Fairclough, right there. I always talk about Derek to my family, right? Derek is someone I went to uni with, one of my best mates. One of the funniest men I've ever had the pleasure of meeting. And Derek this chat is mental. It's absolutely mental. If you're enjoying the stream though, guys, please like, subscribe, turn that notification bell on. We're streaming 3 times a week, every single week, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursdays. Like the stream. And if you put the notification bell on, you won't ever miss a stream. And we've got wholesome content now.
Oh, we call that one.
Cricket is a snooze fest. Nicholas says thanks for feeding John. Yes, Derek
I like the
was very, very kind to me at university.
Lovely.
Cooked a lot of meals for me. Grow up,
lovely.
Derek.
Oh, that's so good.
No, Derek's the guy.
Hey, bit of movement there.
Jack Vickery says grow up, Derek. So Jack is a childhood friend of mine. Derek is a university friend of mine. And Auntie Nicola is my auntie, and we're all just conversing in the chat. This is lovely moment. This is wholesome. This is wholesome. This is so good. Oh dear, I love it. I absolutely love it. Right, he's got 51 runs from 76 balls. Anyone know what that means? Absolutely not a clue. That's a good hit though. What's that, a boundary? That's 4 runs, isn't it? That's 4 runs, isn't it? Get Arsad in the stream. You know what? That'd be the only way this stream could be any better. If we got Arsad in here.
Is that bat first?
I'm telling you, if we got Arsad in here, that would be the best way. That would be it. Live complete. Derek, Jack Vickery, Nicola, Arsad. Yeah. The lot. We just need Chicken Legend. I don't know who else we need. We need some of the regulars in here. We need the regulars. We need the pub regulars. Arsad needs to make a comeback. Mate, so true, the boys. So true. We need Arsad in here desperately. Absolutely desperately.
Straight as a die.
Absolutely desperately need Arsad back here. That was like peak pod, Arsad. Nicholas says Chicken Legend's on his way. Love that. It's not painting in the Devon Premier, is it, John? What's not painting in the Devon Premier?
Rub that ball.
NEFC streams coming up for the Milky Boy. Derek, mate, I'm in the process. This goes for everyone actually, not just Derek. I'm in the process of buying an Elgato. When that comes through, we're going to be doing. It's probably going on my personal channel, but we're going to get FIFA streams, Football Manager streams, everything. We're going to be streaming every game under the sun. We're going to be doing a David Earl. What's he doing here? He's fiddling around with the ball. Interesting. Derek says get an Exeter career on the go. Yes, I'd love to do an Exeter career. Evening, Cough Punk. I hope you're well too, fella. Thanks for tuning in. Harvey Stevenson says, I'm going to book a plane ticket India to Exeter and give it to Arsad. Yes, honestly, We need Arsad in here ASAP. If we ever found that, the worst thing is, right, and I'll let you in on a little podding secret. That day, Arsad put his phone number in the WhatsApp chat. In the Zoom chat. He put his WhatsApp number in the Zoom chat, and we could have had his number for life, and we just disregarded Arsad. And that's what I mean. You don't know what you've got until it's gone. You don't know what you've got until it's gone. What's my personal channel? I will link it for you in a second, the boys.
Let's have a wicket for Biro. Okay, come on then.
Oh, David knows I'm in. David knows I'm in. I didn't hear what he said. I didn't hear what he said. I did not hear what he said. I had him on mute, I think. Is there people in the chat?
52 for naught.
Oh dear.
Jesus. I'm liking this angle.
I missed what he said. I'm gonna have to try and find that back in the VODs. I missed what he said. I heard him say he got a wicket. He wants to get a wicket for Biro though. Yeah, that's quality. That's so good. We're gonna pin Jack Vickery's message there.
Waiting.
Let's pin that. That's the moment of the night. Let's get a wicket for Biro.
Oh.
Someone in there in his chat says, John, do another report on the cricket. Should I do a report on David's game of cricket? Oh, this is amazing. This is so good. So good.
52 for naught.
I love how serious he's taking
Ball's
it.
blown out of his arse. One more over.
Love it. Love it. Let me see if can I pull up my let me pull up my personal channel for the chat.
Yeah, Tandy
I
made
think it's that one.
Bit of an error.
Nope. Those are not me. Is what Madison Beer streams? How is Madison Beer can't be the most popular beer, surely? I've got to be the most popular beer. I don't know my personal channel. That's so bad, isn't it? I thought it was just John Beer, eh? I commented asking him to stream you streaming him. Yeah, that'd be what do they call that? Streamception, I guess. Commentate like it's an Exeter game. I just don't know enough about cricket. Oh, so I would. I'll get some live commentary on the go. How do I scroll up here?
Oh, catch it! Please!
Oh, he's caught it. He's caught it.
I was like Viv Richards.
Do not fear, Chicken Legend is here. Can we have some emojis in the chat? Everyone just spam some emojis for Chicken Legend, please. This man is the most avid viewer.
On your way, son. Hey. Take a long walk off a short
Derek,
beer, son.
Chicken Legend is the most avid
Look at
viewer of these
Paulo.
streams. I'm
What
telling
an
you now.
athlete.
Chicken
Bang.
Legend loves it, mate.
Fully deserved. And I'll tell you what, that's not an easy catch.
Mr. Chicken Legend, will you making a comeback anytime soon? Derek, I know Chicken Legend has inside information on the actual Chicken Legend. I'm telling you now, that man, I'm not even joking. He knows that the Chicken Legend's coming back. The main chicken himself. Everyone in the chat loves Chicken Legend. You should know enough. You summarised the Peyton cricket match. Yeah, but I know the basics. I could summarise. I could do a couple of minutes maybe. And even then, I've probably forgotten a lot. I'd spent all week that week watching. Luckily, there was like some cricket on all week. It might have been like the World Cup or I don't know. You're not even the most popular beer called John. Surely that's John Smith's. Wow. Cheers, Neil. Cheers, Neil. That's a way to absolutely crush my ego.
Right.
We need a John Beer X David L GTA role-playing session. Yes, that'd be amazing. That'd be so good. I think the thing with role-playing is you've got to know what you're doing and where you're going and all that jazz. But yeah,
56 for 1.
it's tough. But I'd love to. It'd be great. That'd be a good collab. Thoughts on the next international break, John? Do Exeter 3 international to qualify for the break? What is Chicken Legend? Chicken Legend is in the stream. Joe Humphreys, if you tell me the week of the next international break, I'll tell you if we'll have enough players. Because I think they do. I think they. If the other team also has 3, obviously as well, they can count. So it depends who we're playing. At the moment, I don't know if we've got 3 fit. We've got Imi.
Look at that. That's
McGuinness, and I think we need Vinny.
Bloody good bowler is
Vinny, because it's frustrating because Pat Jones, obviously, who we brought in, would be playing for Wales, I think. Like their under 21 side or whatever. So we would have 3, but he's injured. So I think we'll only have 2 based on injuries. Derek Fairclough, thanks for the question, but I cannot give any information about myself. Inside knowledge of Chicken Legend return. Need to buy this guy a pint. Des, if off stream,
No, that's John, actually.
I'll tell you about Chicken Legend. I'll tell you about Chicken Legend. Trust me. Do you care about the FA Cup this year? I care about the FA Cup every year. I care about every cup every year. It's a great opportunity for us to bring some revenue in, Harvey. The boys. Yeah, was a surprise seeing you in this week's away days vid for 2 in a row. Glad you're going further in the YouTube world. Thank you, the boys. That's very kind. Look, this is wholesome. This is lovely. 1 pint and you'll give me all the details. Trust me, Chicken Legend. Do not talk to Derek about the Chicken Legend because it's sacred ground as far as he's concerned. Latoya getting the emojis in there. Love that. Love that. Spam some emojis, guys. Let's get whatever you've got. Let's get this chat active. See how this started off as talking about Exeter City and now I'm watching David play cricket. It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. Here he is. Bang. Have that down the gullet.
Full face of the bat. Hey, make his name.
I don't know what's going on. Let's get the emojis in there. Let's get the love. Spam the likes. Spam everything. Let's get it. Let's run it up. Come on. Let's show some. Let's get some energy in it. You have us Mansfield in a few weeks' time, 5th of October. We have 3 or 4 players currently that usually get called up. There you go. So it will probably be off then, won't it? 5th of October. Oh, that's all right. I think I'm on holiday 5th of October, actually. Don't want any information about the guy himself, just about McDonald's food item. Well, I think the actual McDonald's food item is in the chat. I don't think it's a real person. Should get a series going where you, David, and Alfie tour around non-league grounds. I really would love to start a YouTube channel. Would any of you watch that? Would anyone watch a YouTube channel with me? That's the real question. But I've realised that recording with Ellis and doing all those videos, it made me realise that is I love doing it. It's so good, so fun. I think so. And I think I'm okay at it. I don't think I'm terrible. I think I could come up with some pretty good ideas. Let's get a wicket for Biro. Hey, that's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. I mean, cheers, the boys. Thank you. Thank you. To watch. I'm not a guy. I am Chicken Legend. I know Chicken Legend. This is what I'm trying to explain to everybody. You aren't. We're
not going anywhere now.
You're not like a sentient being. You are just an inanimate Chicken Legend that has happened to be able to come into the streams. It's amazing.
Apparently these are the settings.
I hear David's getting a season ticket at Bath City. Well, you hear wrong.
Top table settings.
You hear wrong, Kyle Morris, because he's moving elsewhere, I believe, if he moves. I think he's mentioned that on the pod.
Delicious.
Classic Copper 90 style vid, you'd smash that. Yeah, I know, Des, I would. And you'd be coming along with me, son. I'm going to make you. Derek would be the best to have in a YouTube video. It'd be so good. Such a funny guy. You should, pal. Got the perfect personality for vlogs, etc. Thanks, Cough Punk. Look at this, guys. Yes, Max Loman says absolutely he'd watch some YouTube videos. Also, what's your thoughts on Exeter so far this season? Done pretty well, in my opinion. We've got a lot more points at this point in the season, the boys, than I thought we'd have. If you're in here, if you like the stream, we're going to be doing all sorts of stuff on streams. We're going to have some gaming. We're going to have an FM save on this channel. We're going to have the lot. So please like the stream, subscribe, turn notifications on, because we're going to be streaming every Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. Like the stream, run it up. Let's get it going. If you've got a question for me and it's within reason, I'll probably answer it. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. I'd love to do a couple of drinking streams as well, where we sit down, watch something, have a couple of beers.
No, it's Cosy.
But, you know, that's tough to do with the days that we stream, because no one wants to drink on a Tuesday or a Thursday. And a Sunday's, you know, relaxing day. So we're going to have to try and come up with I might do a couple of one-off streams on a Friday night, some nights, watching something and having a couple of beers. Get everyone in. Here he goes. I'm pretty sure David L's the England manager on this game, isn't he?
Swansborough.
You need the FM plug, mate. Yeah. You know what, Derek's actually so true. That's true. That's so true. I mean, look at the graphics. Whoa, look at this guy. Perry Simpson.
If you don't mind.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh, Simo. A little bit of gentle left arm
Your
over.
bottom 4 for this season, League One.
Very nice too.
I'm telling
Very
you,
nice
Joe,
too.
if you go watch the last stream I did,
Hey?
I've ranked where everyone would finish. In fact, while David's chatting away in your ear, let me pull it up for
Don't
you.
mind that.
If I go on our YouTube channel, Beer with Beer writes itself, John. I know. I've got to take advantage of my nickname, surely, haven't I? Oh God, don't play my voice. Don't play my voice, thank you. Can I go onto our channel? Excellent stuff, excellent stuff. Where's the last live? What did you have for tea, John? I haven't had it yet, but I think we're going to have scampi. I believe it'll be scampi. Let's go to this stream here. Let's mute David for a second, and if I pull it in to about here. This was where I thought everyone would finish. This was my final league table. So to the fella who asked bottom 4, Joe Humphreys, that's my bottom 4. That's not in any particular order. I'm not saying Crawley will finish bottom or Shrewsbury will finish second, bottom, whatever. When's Ellis getting to SJP? We need Ellis in SJP. Absolutely. Good point, Harvey. We'll get him down at some point. There's a YouTube video in there, something like, you know, world's best run club or something like that. There's a YouTube video now, I'm telling you. There's a YouTube video in there. Get him in the boardroom. It'd be great. It'd be great. So yeah, if you want to... Oh, actually, my webcam's taking up the top spot. I think you could probably deduce who is in the top spot. But yeah, that is where I think everyone's going to finish. Who's the cook in the house, John? It's Mama Beer most of the time. But Papa Beer does make a good pasta bake. There we go. Decent. Cheers. Agree with your bottom 4, but cheers, Joe. There's a couple of those are interchangeable. I think maybe Mansfield could go down. I think Burton have got a good squad, but are they going to gel in time? They're sort of picking up results that are a little bit frustrating. They lost in the 90th minute yesterday, so you know, there's definitely options there with interchangeability, but that's what I went for. This is what Cosy Sundays are all about, guys. This is what Cosy Sundays are all about. Ever thought about your own beer brand, John's Beers? It's a pretty competitive market, isn't it, the boys? That's the problem. That is the only issue. Else I absolutely would. But I think there's just a lot of competition. David's laughable bit is one of the most infectious things on planet Earth, by the way. Birmingham got a mental team. Scott Wright in League One is defo his stand.
Just put it on the spot.
Get your Kissing News YouTube channel up and running. You'll smash it. Thanks, Lowballs. Very much appreciate the support. I mean, Kissing News would be great. I think I'll be able to up my content output a lot when I move to Manchester. Would take Estrella 92 over that Melon. I mean, Estrella 92 is some very decent lore.
And that's when he snares
Very, very decent lore. If you know about Estrella 92, if you know who Estrella 92 is, that's you're an avid listener of the pod. God, I really thought Gavin Blackwell was just commenting in the chat was Gary Caldwell. I just read that really quickly. I'm a Middlesbrough fan with Exeter as my second team. Definitely enjoyed watching Exeter more so far this season. They're playing really well and I think they have a playoff chance this season. I think we could, if we play like we did yesterday, more consistently, we will be up there. No doubt about it, because we will be beating teams. We'll be competing with teams. Donations required to get John Beer and El Gato, says Millsy. Look, if you want to donate, I don't know how you donate on here. I absolutely do not know how you donate on here, but if you want to donate, feel free. That would be lovely. No, that's a joke. I'm joking. But again, Millsy, childhood friend of mine. Known him since I was about, I don't know, 8,
Need to keep
9.
with Tandy.
This is what I mean. It's what you need. You need good people around you that support you and love you.
On John before. I don't know if it's new.
Heard Estrella 92 looks like he needs a wash. Yeah, Des, you're pushing your luck, mate. You're pushing your luck, boy. Yes, for those who don't know, Estrella 92 is me.
He's bowling well.
Because that was the name I wore on the back of my uni football team's
22
kit.
6.3.
Pretty self-explanatory. The 92 needs a little bit more explaining. Why don't you do a dual stream here and Twitch and get some subs there? Could do Stress Machine. I don't know how all of that works, to be honest. I'm so bad with that side of things. Really am. Just click go live and hope for the best. Shocked on the difference in quality. I did not explain the 92 story, did I? Right. Estrella 92. John Beer. Spanish beer. Estrella. I'm Spanish. 92. Because El Sharawi wears 92 and he was born on the same day as me. Boom. That's out there. Shocked on the difference in quality between League 1 and League 2 so far. We've played Shrewsbury and Cambridge, who have both given us really tough games. Lee Gregory will keep us up, in my opinion. Lee Gregory. Oh, so you're a Mansfield fan, Joe. Sorry, I wasn't. You might have said that before. Lee Gregory is a brilliant addition. He was really good against us for Wednesday a couple of seasons ago. Really liked him. Really, I think losing Keeler Dunn is the biggest issue. I feel like losing a player of that quality so close to the end of the window is tough. Don't have to say who, but who do you think... Sorry, don't have to say who, but do you think you could replace an Exeter player and play better? No. My football career is well and truly in the mud. Estrella 92 had a wash at my house. I did, Des. That was the day, actually. I think that might have been the day I got called dirty. The day at that day when I think that might be the day I got called dirty, to be honest, Des. So it's your shower that's the problem. David's laugh or Imi smile. Harvey, you know what? That's getting pinned.
Stop them getting on top if they get to 100.
Everyone go and answer this question in the chat. That's probably the toughest question of the day.
Don't mind that.
David's laugh
Don't
or
mind that.
Imi's smile? I mean, I'm really tempted to go David's smile here.
Watchful is Elgar.
I'm really tempted to go David's smile.
Tiny bit of turn on the pitch.
Okay, Latoya's throwing me under the bus a little bit there.
Don't mind this, boys.
I think I'd back myself to come on for Mausel. No, that's ridiculous. Then they're non-league step 4 or whatever it is. No, honestly, if I ever say anything like that, it's purely a joke. I'm absolutely nowhere near good enough to play footy at any decent level. David's laugh or Imi smile. That's really quite hard to think about, to be honest. They're both incredibly infectious pieces of life. Very infectious. David's laugh or Imi's smile.
Ooh.
Did I say David's smile? Oh dear. Oh god, I'm never gonna. David's laugh or Imi's smile. I'm gonna go Imi smile. Seeing that man happy brings me so much joy. The boys says David. He reckons David's laugh. Evening, lockers. Hello, son. How are we? He's back from picking up a chicken legend.
Wondering how different
Lockers loves a
batting will
chicken
be on
legend.
this
Or he
set.
loves his chicken legend.
Oh.
That's not a euphemism.
Played inside the line. He knew what he was doing.
Cripes. What do some of these players look like? There he is. He's plonked that. I don't know anything about cricket. Lockers knows a lot about cricket. Actually, he can get on and help. Let's try and learn cricket. I'm going Imi smile, by the way.
Yep.
Imi smile. Imi smile. Imi smile. God, I can't get over the graphics. Look at his head.
God, I hope not. Really hope not. What's it on now?
What that bloke's head? What's David Yeo on about?
Wait, yep.
Just laugh. Yeah, Nicola, I'm with you here. Cricket equals crap. David's getting thrashed, is he? Agree, aren't you, Nicola? Yeah, David. Look, there's a lot of anti-cricketers in here, to be honest. David's getting battered.
89.
Where's the score? Like what? Oh, is that the one in the bottom left? 87 to. Yeah. So they've had one bowler out, right, and they've hit 91 runs.
It's too high, wasn't it?
I think that's how it works.
God, I hope it was. And outside off. Bloody hell.
Ooh. That's LBW. Nah, nah, we know. I know my cricket rules. That's not LBW. I know my cricket rules. Well, let me try and pull up for you guys. I saw a couple of you asking. Not gonna load up Twitter on stream because that place is an absolute cesspit. But let me try and get my
better.
Right.
95 for 1. Shit.
There's my personal Twitch. I'll pin that message at the top. By the way, the answer to the question was Imi Smile. I'll pin that. A lot of people were asking, what's my personal one? The Elgato is on the way. Well, maybe not on the way, but I'm going to order one soon. I need to get around to it. And then we'll be playing games ourselves. But obviously, the You Don't Know What You're Doing channel is more for football and chilling and reacting to David play this game. But if you want to go follow the Twitch account, it's pinned. It's a pinned message in the chat. Go do that. And if you like me, you might like me playing games. So yeah.
Just working his nads off here in the heat. Isn't he? He's working his bloody nads off here in the heat.
He's working his nads off, apparently.
Bloody deserves something.
He's working his nads off. I mean, I don't know how we got from this to this in an instant. It's insane, isn't it? It's absolutely insane.
Oh.
Absolutely insane. We're going to watch a few more bowls. We'll have a little roundup of the game yesterday. I'm actually doing I'm doing 2 games in one day. Cheers, Des. Cheers, Des. Thanks for coming in. James C says live stream reception.
Over.
Evening, Paul.
Fantastic.
Where's your YouTube, John? Got to have an account on most platforms. I don't have anything. I don't have a YouTube account, but I do need to set one up. I want to do more real life stuff on there. I'm actually going to vlog my ski trip with my friends in February. That'll probably be one of the first videos I make. I'm actually doing 2 games on the weekend. I'm doing Wigan versus Exeter at 3 o'clock, and then Barnsley versus Stockport as the second one for that day. I think that's 7:45. So I'm doing 2 games in one day. Mental, I know.
Welcome.
Big ups, John, from a fellow South Manc lad. Yes, Mackham.
100 up.
How are you? Technically not South Manchester at the moment, but I will be at some point. David loves a hat. He does love a hat. David absolutely loves a hat. David's in my top 5 people of all time for a few reasons. Go on, the boys. Let us know. Let us know your reasons. Absolutely, let us know your reasons.
Waiting.
Yeah, he's a leggy. Yeah.
Great guy. Great guy. Give me my break. Give me my break.
Wait. Yep.
Get back. Club.
I'm in Nicola's top 5 people of all time. Oh, that says all you need to know. That's enough for David for now. If you want to go watch that, I'm going to be ending in just a moment. Just want to say, huge result for the boys on Saturday. We've got Wigan away this next weekend. Wigan away. Back to the 3 o'clock kickoffs. David, John and Alfie are in your top 3. That is so kind of you, Paul. I'm never going to read your name out in full, okay? Because I'm not falling for those tricks. But, Paul, I really appreciate you being in here. You're always in here. You're one of the regulars. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for tuning in again tonight. Exeter City versus Wigan. The battle of 11th versus 14th. Will Aimson back. I think they picked up a pretty good result. Yes, they drew yesterday, didn't they? Yeah, they drew 0-0 with Lincoln. That was it. I remember because Will Aimson got in the team of the week. Is that? Oh, Joe Hugill. Oh wow. That's not. Oh, I thought that was Sawbrit Thomas. So they've got some good players. Wigan. It's going to be a tough game. I'm going to be talking more about this game on Tuesday. Build up Tuesdays. We're going to talk about this game, play a few games of footy bingo, have a little bit of another chilled out chat. But yeah, I think this is Jamie Carragher's son, isn't it? This is Jamie Carragher's son, I believe. But yeah, we're going to have a build up to Wigan Athletic on Tuesday. All I can say for now is thank you all for tuning in. Please like the live stream. Please subscribe to the channel. So you don't miss a stream. Turn the notification bell on. We're going to be streaming Sundays, Tuesdays, Thursdays for the foreseeable. I love you all. Thank you all for tuning in. Once again, you're all amazing. Have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. And yeah, I'll catch you all on Tuesday. Thank you all. Love you all. Cheers.